Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to do a simple prayer journal entry with you. If you would like to prayer journal along with me, grab your journals and your pens and let's get to work. The English Standard Version, Romans 1:28. And since they did not see fit to acknowledge God, God gave them up to a debased mind to do what ought not to be done. I have been studying Romans lately, and this is a book that will make you reflect so much on all of the things that you do. Sometimes we get to a point where we're like, oh, I'm good. I do what I'm supposed to, whatever. And we get a little too comfortable. And then we read things like Romans that make us realize all of the things that we need to be working on. It's never finished. We are always at work in our faith and our walk with God. Never get comfortable. And this passage stuck out to me. I mean, so many of them did, but and since they did not see fit to acknowledge God, God gave them up to a debased mind to do what ought not to be done. And that made me think, oh, do I ever get in a position where I'm not acknowledging God? Like, please don't ever let me get that comfortable. And sometimes I'll do things in life and I'm not acknowledging God in my daily walk and in regular, just daily activities when I should be praising Him constantly. And I want to make sure that I always acknowledge God. And since I am such a flawed human being, it is like a fear of mine that I will get to this point. I will allow myself to just get to this point, where I'm not acknowledging God. Because I know I'm human and I know that I make mistakes and that this world pulls at you. The flesh pulls at you. Everything works against us in our faith. It seems like everybody is against Christianity, and it's all about live the way you want to live, do what you want to do what makes you happy. When that's not the way that we should live, and we have to guard ourselves against the world and against these things. So please, Lord, never let me get to the point where I don't acknowledge you. Like, please stay with me and walk with me. Like, I never, ever want to get to the point where I am abandoning God. I want so much for Him to be the focus in everything. But like I said, I know I'm human. So it is a daily thing that I have to work on. And I do not want to be in a place where God will give me up to my debased mind because of how rebellious I can be. Like, please, Lord, do not give me up to my debased mind. Just the human mind can be such a dark place. So I really thought that I should do a prayer journal entry on this because it just hit me how much I have to work on this. I never need to let myself be comfortable enough to where I'm not acknowledging God. And I want to fight against the things every day that want to pull me away from my faith. We have to be careful. We live in a world that does not want us to follow Jesus and to live by the Bible. We get made fun of so much for being Christian these days. Christianity has always had many struggles, but these times we live in are dark. Sometimes I just think of all of the horrible things that are going on around me in this world. Things I try to protect myself from, things I try to protect my children from. It is work. It is a constant struggle. So please guard yourself. Pray daily, multiple times a day. Live in prayer. Live your life as a prayer to the Lord. Focus daily on reading the scripture and living your life in a way that reflects Jesus. Let others see through the changes in you and in your life how Jesus has changed you. Make sure that you do not act like the world. Stay away from that behavior. We want to be set apart. And if we're not, it's so easy to fall into this world and the really horrible things that are involved in it. What are some things that you do to guard yourself against the world? How do you make sure that you don't fall in? Are you making sure that you don't talk like everyone else? That you don't? I don't know. Just what are some of the things you do to separate yourself from the world and to show that you're living your life according to the scripture? Are there any suggestions that you have for me? Any suggestions that you have for any of the other viewers here? I would love in the comment section to have these discussions with you and dive into this deeper about how we're making sure that we are acknowledging God so that we're not given up to our debased minds. Here is a look at my finished prayer journal entry. They do not have to be full of art, full of color. They don't have to be anything like special to look at. Your prayer journal is between you and God. Do it the way you feel comfortable doing it. It's not a competition. You don't need to copy anybody. Just do what feels right to you. Thank you so much for doing this prayer journal entry with me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, Please do so that we can help each other grow in our faith and our walk with God. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye, y'all.